We're here with Shaun Harvey and Danny Hogg, 7 times British 500cc sidecar champions, but here you are at Sidecar Speedway today, but yesterday didn't quite go to plan.
No, not quite. We had an engine built, a single cylinder, because I can't get on with a multi-cylinder. I just find them a bit like a switch, you know, they're on, off and power. And the singles we sort of know, so I had one built oversized, but we can't hold it together. It's twice now we've run it and it's felt a bit, so we're back to a 500 GM today.
So you've had to, did you have an engine on board, or have you had to get back and get hold of your standard GM for today?
Well, I sorted the bike out and Danny went home and nicked an engine.
So there's a lot to get you here today. Now you've obviously stuck what was to be a 600 into what's a conventional sidecar speedway outfit. Have you changed anything else apart from obviously just things that you needed to change just to get the engine in?
No, we just modified the frame. I mean, we had a front bar, went down the front, which goes onto a multi. We chopped that out and put some set of alley plates in, which holds the engine and a beauty 2-speed box.
And have you ridden it yet at all?
Yeah.
Apart from yesterday?
Yeah, we rode it at Kings Lynn, got on okay, and like I say, we had practice and a couple of rides yesterday, so yeah, we're great to get in the grips with it. It feels really good.
And it's, do you think in the long run, do you think it will sort of suit you much better than the multi-cylinder did?
I think it'll suit us, yeah. I think it'll suit us more than any of the other riders would jump on, and I think they'd struggle with it, but you know, it's ideal for us.
Well, it's good to hear. Now, obviously, today, hopefully the GM engine should stick together and should be, fingers crossed that it's good. Do you think where do you think it's going to give you an advantage on the track?
I think possibly off the start and definitely in the corners. Even yesterday we was miles faster in the corner than the thousands are, because they got shut off obviously and gather themselves and then get ready for the straights, where we're sort of driving in really fast and we're continually on the power on the turn, so we're gaining on the turn, but it was like mid-track to the end of the track, we're losing it then, they're pulling away then.
And obviously on a smaller track it shouldn't make too much difference, I wouldn't have thought.
No, I think it'd be, we'll see today, but in my mind, you know, I think if we can get out of the start, I think we're just causing trouble.
Yeah. Now, Danny, obviously, you've done a little bit of 1000cc passenger in, you've done a lot of 500 passenger in. How does the passenger in the bike, how is it different passenger in this type of bike with a 500 in it as opposed to the 1000?
Obviously the weight, but you don't really, once you're out and you're motoring along, you don't really notice a difference of the engine. Obviously the sound is, but riding it, the style is exactly the same, I think. Getting off and laying on the floor and getting back up, but the start is the hardest bit because you haven't got the weight on the front wheel, so you've got to compensate that by getting right forward, and hopefully we'll try and overcome that today if we can get a few practice starts in.
Well, hopefully everything goes to plan today. It'll be really interesting, particularly for these people who aren't really the BMF fans who aren't really used to seeing sort of 500 single-cylinder motors. Hopefully you can sort of show them that that's the way to go today.
Hopefully we can.
Well, good luck. Hope it all goes well, and we'll see you later on.
Lovely, thanks.
Well, we're here with Mark Cossar and Carl Blythe again. Mark, back on the speedway yesterday. How did you find it?
Yeah, really good. Enjoyed it. It's new bike, so it was a bit unknown, but it works good. We're happy with it.
Yeah, someone mentioned to me yesterday that it was a new outfit that you'd only just got built. Is that right?
Yeah, finished it Friday night, about 11:30.
And is it something that you've built yourself?
Nah, James Rogers has built it. It's sort of a hybrid of my ideas and his ideas and what I learnt in Australia.
Yeah, now obviously we can't really avoid Australia. Now when you went out in Australia, the bike you were using there, is this something that's similar, or is there any major changes to it compared to what you were riding in Australia?
Yeah, there's a lot of differences. Different front end, yeah, geometry's totally different, to be fair.
Yeah. What do you hope to gain from that?
More speed, basically, yeah.
More speed than Australia?
Yes, that's what we want.
Okay, well, it'll be good to watch. And Carl, obviously back on the speedway again after a bit of a break. You did Roden, but that's kind of a big speedway. Is it good to be back on a sort of British speedway?
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've done it, it's nice to get back on the bike. So, like you said, we went Holland, but that was on the grass bike, so it was a bit harder than normal. But no, it's good.
Yeah, and all went to plan yesterday, really.
Yeah, happy with it, really happy with it.
We saw that sort of Richard Moore and Rob Winspear were your closest rivals. Did they have you worried at all?
I see they got good speed, he always has, but I just knew if I could get out in front, it's always hard to pass.
Yeah, well, hopefully, today, hopefully it goes well for you again today, and we'll see you with 2 wins out of 2.
Hopefully. Cheers. Thank you.
Right, we're here with Tris Winterburn. Tris, great day yesterday.
Yeah, it was a good day. Can't complain. Novice passenger, his first meeting and 4th in the final. So a couple of heat wins. Yeah, can't grumble.
Yeah, there's a lot of people looking for passengers at the moment. Where did you find him?
He's my stepson's best mate, and I just asked him if he fancied having a go. He'd never seen one before, and he seemed keen, so we just went from there.
Ideal. Now, so today, obviously, much of the same. Hopefully, you had a good couple of tussles with Gareth and with a couple of other people. Bit of family rivalry there between you and Gareth.
There's always family rivalry between all of us. None of us want to let the other one win, so it's probably worse than racing anybody else on the track, really. So.
Yeah. I think some of the best races was actually with you. A couple of times coming off this top bend, the 3 abreast between you and a couple of others. Do you think that today we should have more races with 3 or 4 in? Do you think that will help with the closeness of the racing?
Yeah, it will help with the closeness of the racing. It all depends on how the track gets prepped later on. It's looking a bit bare at the minute, so we'll just have to see how things go. Because to be fair, there is a lot of novice crews out there and don't really want bikes spinning out, because it makes for bad racing, really.
Yeah, a few novice crews, but there's a lot of riders that have been around for a long time. And a couple of weeks ago, you went to Holland with a few crews that were sort of old and new. How'd you get on in Holland?
Got 3rd overall in the final. Had Liam Brown on the back. We made a bad start to the meeting, but we managed to tussle his way through to the final, and then a good result in the final. So 3rd overall.
Excellent. Well, hopefully today, Tris, goes just as well, if not even better than yesterday. There was only 2 in front of you. Perhaps today you can get maybe 1 step closer.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Hopefully we can try and get a podium today. So we'll try his best.
Yeah. Excellent. Good luck, mate. See you later.
Cheers, Gareth. Thank you.
Now we've found the other Winterburn that's involved today, Gareth Winterburn. Gareth, yesterday you were 1 step higher than Tris, 3rd in the final. How did that go for you?
Shocking, really. I was on a par for winning it, and won't be saying any names, but we got shoved out of it, and I thought it was no bumper cars, really. They said that we're on a first Saturday of every month, but it seemed to not be the case. But no, I got my nose in front, out at gate, got just going into the corner and got shoved out of it. And I went that far into loose, it just stopped me, and that were me done then, that was my race over.
Yeah, now obviously that's always a risk in the Sidecar Speedway, I guess. So today, chance to revenge, nice to have it the next day, I suppose, so you can get on with it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I've just again today. I've got back onto the game. We've got used to it all again. We'll just crack on and we'll push it just a little bit harder, I think.
Now, obviously, you got your dad's bike for the grass track. Is the Speedway bike yours?
Yeah, they're all so. It doesn't really matter whose they are. We just ride and we ride what we like to ride, and that's it. That's the sort of thing. It's all right. So.
What outfit? What engine is it that you're running in yours?
Running the old R1, the standard. It's just a standard ignition. So we haven't just got to grips with the new crossplane yet. We're not just on par with it.
Yeah, your dad's ridden the crossplane for quite a bit now, and you've ridden it. Nobody seems to be sort of chancing it on the Speedway. Why do you think that is?
Nobody's just got used to it yet. Nobody's got all ignition just bob on yet. Nobody's sort of figured it all out. So once we get it right, we'll probably have another go, but we just haven't got it right yet.
So have you used it on the Speedway?
Yeah, I used it yesterday. Yeah, but I just couldn't get on with it. I just couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to do, and it did it all wrong in wrong places. So, but we'll sort it eventually.
Yeah, well, hopefully today you get to sort it and have a bit of revenge on what happened yesterday in the final.
Yeah, we'll be pushing hard and hopefully we'll win it today.
Good luck, Gareth.
Cheers, thank you.
Just a couple of points to clarify from yesterday as well. If you finish it with only one rider for any reason, you've got to do 3 laps or complete the 3rd lap to get your points, so we don't have any misunderstandings there. For a 2-minute offence, hopefully everybody will be ready. For a 2-minute offence, the same as tapes, it's a 15-metre handicap, so that clarifies that. Another one, if you go on the infield with all 3 wheels and you rejoin, today that's acceptable as I understand, as long as you don't gain an advantage from it. Does that make sense?
Clerk at the course today is Shaun Cossar. Hopefully we're going to have some communication between me and the pits down here if there's any problems and dramas. And the other thing is, use the green light, guys. I noticed, obviously I'm more of a solo speedway man, as probably most of you are aware, but I'm using the green light and it's there to help you. So that's what I'm trying to see. I appreciate that and I understand that. But I think towards the second half of yesterday, most of you were looking at the green light, because those tapes aren't going to go up until the green lights come on. So I don't want you sitting there screaming the nuts off it, because you're just doing damage to the machinery and it ain't doing anybody any good. So you've only got to just sit there on tick over until you see the green light, then you can hopefully get away on the tapes, and then we should get some nice clean fair starts. Is that alright? Yep. Has anybody got any questions?
I have, Jim. Did you mention about the creeping on the lawn?
Yeah, again, obviously I'm still feeling my way a little bit with you, and I wasn't sure how rigid it was compared to solos with creeping up to the tapes. So I understand that stationary is the deal. So if we can try and do that, guys, I'd be grateful, please. I don't want to leave the tapes hanging so that you crash into them. You know what I mean? So as I say, I won't leave the green light on for too long so that it's revving its nuts off and everything's going to blow up. But just be mindful that if we can just tighten up on that being stationary, that would be appreciated. Okay.
Chris, have we got Mark again to go and tell us about the heats?
Mark, it's your pit, bitch. Yeah. Make sure your hair is proper and all that sort of stuff. I am on the start line this time, so I will bring you all forward.
Yes.
And
someone tells us about our heats and stuff like that.
Tell you right now in front of everybody, Richie Moore, don't go down here. Come straight left. Yes, you can. We're going to make sure you do.
We've got. I understand we've got the arena for 2 hours again, the same as yesterday. But the arena yesterday, they booked it from 1:30 and we finished at like 1:29. So yesterday was an hour and 3/4 and we didn't have any major dramas. So there's a bit of cooperation required from you to be ready because of the time factor. Because if we do have a drama, we've got to try and make that time up. So if you can be ready for your heats, that's great. Because as I say, we don't want to get into a situation where we've got to dump the last 4 heats to squeeze the final in if we can help it. Are you with me? But as I say, if we carry on with the sensible, hard but fair riding yesterday, hopefully we should be okay. So I understand we've got the arena till about 5 o'clock. So we've got the 2 hour slot again, guys, okay? So best of luck to everybody, and we'll see you later.
We're here now with yesterday's runners-up, Richard Moore and Rob Winspear. Yesterday went all right, Richard?
Yeah, good day, mate. Yeah, good day. We take every race and every heat as we do, really, didn't we? We had a good result in Holland the other week, but we just come here again. So yesterday and just got our heads down and went to work.
Yeah. Now, obviously, in Holland a couple of weeks ago, you managed to get one over on Mark Cossar. Lots of people wondering how they're going to do that, and you managed to do it.
Yeah, it's just one of them things. We, bit of a gap opened up, and I thought, well, we're a bit quicker than him. I thought we'd struggle with our motors because, as you see, it's an old Thunder Race motor, and all this the BMWs, Suzukis, and Hondas are much more horsepower than we got. But it seemed to get going good, didn't it? We had it down, and we had a little gap, and just thought we'll, come through clean and had the win.
Yeah, lots of people on the speedway are still running with the the Thunder Race or the X-Up. Why do you think that on the grass track people seem to have moved over to Suzukis and Hondas and the more powerful motors? Why do you think the X-Up or the Thunder Race is still so reliable on the speedway?
I think because it's got a lot of torque. It's like someone said to me years ago, brake horsepower sells engines, torque wins races, and they're so forgiving and torquey. Where the new modern motors are so zippy, so much brake horsepower. On grass track, I think it's great because you've got, yourself, Gareth, you have a long straight, didn't you, before the first corner at the start. If you've got 160 horsepower next to a bloke that's got 140 horsepower, there's a good chance you should hit the corner first.
Yeah, so and we were saying in the commentary yesterday, a lot of the race is won and lost in that first sort of lap of the race, really, and that's where the X-Up you think might be giving you a bit of an advantage there. If you're on the grass track, perhaps that's why they're using the Suzukis. Is that right?
I think so. Just Suzuki, just overall more power, isn't it? And you can always shut power off.
So if we follow that through, then Mark's running the Suzuki. If that's going to be a disadvantage to him on the speedway, where do you think you could make up that time on a track like today?
I can't say because he might watch this. That's top secret.
You won't watch it till after.
Different lines, different way we put it down. We've all got our different styles. We've all got different setups.
Now, for a long time, Rob, you and Richard have raced together on the speedway. 20 years, and never sort of been tempted onto the grass track. It's something I know that I've talked to Richie about loads of times, trying to get onto the grass. Would it be something you'd be up for?
No, not really, mate. No.
Only under loan, financial loan.
Yeah, it didn't really appeal to me, to be honest. So I just stick to what we do, enjoy what we do, and just carry on what we're doing.
Yeah, I suppose the biggest problem with the Speedway is just lack of meetings.
Yeah, it's been up and down for years. You know, we just ride what we can, get what we can, and get on with it. So get a couple of broads, always good. Good time abroad and that. So yeah.
If we are going to get more meetings in this country, I know, Richie, you're keen to get more meetings. What are we going to do? What do we need to do to get more track time?
Just getting promoters on side or people that would say, there's the money on the table, I want your track. But it's been done, as you know, it's been done so many times by clever people with backup, financial backup. It's difficult.
Yeah,
difficult.
Well, we're here today and we've got a huge crowd, obviously, for the BMF that are going to come and watch this today. Yesterday you got real close to Mark and Carl a couple of times. Do you think today could be the day where you actually catch him and perhaps beat him?
I don't know. All we can do is do our best.
Well, I'm sure that your best will will entertain these people anyway. Either way, Team Skeleton, obviously one of the teams that everyone looks out for. Hopefully it all goes well for you.
Yeah,
all right.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Yep, lovely.
Lovely.
We're here now with Paul Whitelam. Paul, yesterday didn't go to plan, really.
No, we had a few technical problems. We thought what was a battery went down, but a wire had come loose, that was all, so we sorted that. That was fine.
Well, straight away the next day you can make amends for what went wrong yesterday.
Yeah, we hoped so. I mean, it was Kieran's first time on the Speedway yesterday, so for him it was getting used to the bike as well. So, yeah, today we hope for better things.
Yeah, he's obviously done a bit of grass track, but it's his first time on the Speedway. He's not here with us at the moment. I can see him, but he's probably not keen to come over. Did he say he enjoyed himself?
Oh, he loved it, yeah, he was buzzing yesterday. I think he's more ready for it today, now the nerves have gone a little bit.
Yeah, now the water in the track right now, I know that a couple of heats you went out and the track was a little bit wet. Did that suit the way that you ride on this on the Speedway?
Not really. It really doesn't suit the wet, this bike doesn't. I really struggle with the back end coming round and that, but we'll keep trying.
Yeah, well today obviously you had a couple of sort of things that were out of your hands yesterday, and it meant that you weren't up with the front runners. Today obviously you should be thinking final, I guess.
I hope so, yeah, we always think final, so fingers crossed everything goes okay.
Okay then, Paul, well good luck today. Hopefully all of the misdemeanours yesterday will be forgotten and be a really good day today.
Thank you, thanks very much.
also been riding off in Australia through winter, so they've got lots of experience underneath them. And the Appleton Club is another finalist from yesterday, Tristan Winterburn and Henry Marcel. And it's Henry's first point. Yesterday was Henry's first meeting on the speedway. He did a great job, got us up into the final, and Tristan ended up fourth in the final in the end. They're certainly a good crew. This could be a good match up here because we would expect Cossar to get away, but Mick Cave and Tristan Winterburn are very even keel. They have to do offer the 80s, 90s on the first track, so it's had plenty of time to sort of have some control and yeah, do what we're doing. They're relatively new to driving Sidecar Speedway outfits, although they've been around the last for a long time, so they say that the third outfit doesn't seem to emerge. That was going to be Gareth Wilson and Jason Carver, so like earlier. So now we're doing it with the outfit on the South Road. You didn't take part yesterday because of performance, but they need today. And in line with what Mick Stace and Mick Cave, he's still very evenly matched, so this could be a good little match race here. Robbie Wilson just couldn't find a way around. You can see he was trying to find a way past on the outside, but there's just no space for Robbie. And Mick Cave, he's a very experienced driver, just covered that inside line, and Robbie Wilson had nowhere to go. we ended up 2 outfits coming to the back of this one. We should have Richie Moore in it, but he had a bit of an accident in practice, so he's gone out of this one. So just between us this one. We've got second in that outfit here is Gareth Winterburn, young crew from Yorkshire, running a Yamaha machine. And the outfit there, Mark Cossar and Carl Dry, very good captain indeed. What looks at the captain on the side. And we've got Paul White and Kieran Lovey, who are another established crew. They come off the game 2 in blue, so this could be quite a match up here between these three.
It's out there, and the last place goes to the first turn, so this is definitely the one we're going to go to watch.
You can see where Mark Cossar knows he needs to make a good start. He's got those 2 outfits to the left of him, and indeed Mick Stace there are very quick crews. Any of those 3 can pop out in front of him, and he can be heading for the first time today. This one is going to be a good one.
I suppose that's then Gareth will give you some details of the systems. Who's first out there?
Well, after Robbie Wilson and Robbie Stace, they won their first race convincingly, actually. People are up, the second one didn't have to do the right way. But Robbie is a good rider, he's a good grass track rider, more than speedway, really. But it's turned his attention to speedway. He's got a very good outfit. It's built by a man called Gareth Winterburn. He races in Australia, a very good accomplished Australian sidecar racer. He built this outfit for himself, and then as Robbie's come up, having it really recently. The outfit red, Gareth Winterburn, Billy Winterburn, they are a quick crew, and they had a third in their last one. They had a second in their last one, didn't they? They managed to get past the Whitelam. They held third for a long time. I've been frustrated by that, because Gareth used to be in that front, and he wanted to get in front of Robbie really quickly.
Yesterday, Winterburn was amazing. We're hoping there will be 4 outputs in this round, which will make it all that much more interesting. We've got Mark 2, and we'll just have to wait and see how many more we've got.
Yeah, we've got 4 outputs here, so this should be a good one this one. We've got a Kieran Harvey here, we're quick this afternoon. Out of blue, we've got Philip and George Moore. They've invited Matt to get free for this one. In part, we've got Tristan Winterburn and Henry Cossar, and here on the back, we've got Peterborough and South Fernie. But it's better to have 4 these guys are a pretty good afternoon, actually, so this could be a good one. Whitelam and Kieran Harvey on the inside, probably marginally favourites, but they had an upsetting day today, really, got some problems, so yeah, anything can happen. So the referee hasn't even ordered the race to the outfit by Tristan Winterburn and then reversed out. So a fantastic race from here. And second race will go to Paul Whitelam and Shaun Harvey. So the guys are already coming out to the line for heat number 12, and we've got them right this time. Roger Wynn and Terry Murphy on a BMW car machine. The outfit yellow is Shaun Harvey and Danny Walker on 500cc GM machines, Italian built machine, really built for long track and speedway, the GM machine, but it's in a slightly speedy outfit here. And then coming out of in blue is Mark Cossar and Carl. So far unbeaten all weekend. The outfit Mike Passenger incidentally, Terry Murphy, he's been racing now for 50 years. That's 5 years. So if you consider having 16 to race these things, to pass these things, you can kind of work out what sort of way you're talking to Terry Murphy. He is a good passenger as well. Yeah, 50 years of racing, Terry Murphy. Get out there, Mike. See where we've got 3 out of the circuit. We've got Mick Stace and Nick there in red. In blue, Tristan Winterburn and Henry Cossar. A very good afternoon. Have a good weekend. Tristan managed to make 5 yesterday and came home in 4th. And in the other black, Robbie Wilson and Robbie Steer, who's had a win so far this afternoon. George obviously his father got taken away earlier on tracks and obviously not feeling he could ride. So Jason stepped in on that for a bit. But that engine did not look like it went out of way at all. Yeah, I think very possibly his hand was down there and there's an awful lot of pressure in those engines and something probably would have just been pressure just picked out of his hand there, don't they, probably. It's E17, we've got Blue, Whitelam, Shaun Harvey. In red we've got Mick Cave and Gareth Williams. And in yellow black we've got Robbie Wilson and Patron. The track has been watered, so that's going to change things a little bit. Quite left the straight here on the shape, but he did decide to make it on pretty quick. So I don't think it's going to make too much of a problem for the outfits. But these inside two, Shaun Harvey that 500 GM machine. They wanted to run a 600 single cylinder machine, but look at this today. So they're left with the 500cc machine today. But Mick Stace and Nick Mark, they're on 1000cc. Very colourful outfit.
Now the 500 outfit didn't seem to have the advantage to the effective brake work to the back.
Yeah, you've got the long quicker into the corners. That's what he said. That's what he aimed to do when he decided to run a 500 motor was to run to the corners and out the corners much quicker. And of course, he doesn't need so much power coming off the start into the first corners. It's not very big distance. So he thought he could get better gain because he's got better traction with a 500cc and he can go around corners faster. Well, he's definitely going to go around corners. We've seen that today already. He just loses out on the straight where the 1000cc's got that much more power. They can just power much more power away from him so they can't get up tempo and go into the corners.
It does produce some very good thrust, doesn't it? Because he goes into the corners leading and then the bigger bikes they tend to be extra power.
He really did early that. The thrust of that was fantastic.
So just after a minute until talking out with the less than 30 seconds.
Yeah, I think the problem is that we've got in this one, we've got Philip and Jason Farr. I think they're planning on riding the BMW, which was out in the last race that Robbie Wilson was riding. So I think it's a very quick turnaround. That engine's going to be pretty hot as well. Quick turnaround, and now Philip's going to be on the machine that his dad was riding the last race.
Right. 15 seconds I've been told when they finish up here, so hopefully we'll see this outfit out on the track.
So really unfortunate to have the events for real shame for them. Obviously they're pretty Yeah, that's Tristan Winterburn there, with Henry Cosar. Had a great afternoon so far. Obviously involved in that controversial race with his cousin Gareth earlier on. The athlete there, Mark Cossar and Carlisle, just been headed for the first time in that last one by Robbie Wilson. Sure we'll be happy about that. And the athlete there, Mick Cave and Gareth Winterburn, had a brilliant afternoon so far. A couple of 3 wins this afternoon for Mick Cave. And the athlete just coming into the circuit now is Gareth Winterburn and Mick Winterburn. So Mark Cossar and Carlisle in red, Tristan Winterburn and Henry Cosar will come up into the blue. Gareth Winterburn and Mick Winterburn are white, and yellow is Mick Cave and Gareth Williams. So who's going to take this fight? These 4 crews will all be on tremendous form this afternoon. Start Marshall keen to get on with things. This is a very important final. Can Mark Cossar make it 2 out of 2, or can he be stopped by one of the other outfits? So the final results of Track Race Sidecar Championship, round number 2, was a win for Mark Cossar and Carlisle. Second place is awarded to the athlete yellow, Mick Cave and Gareth Williams. And in third, Gareth Winterburn and Richie Moore. And Tristan Winterburn and Henry Cosar taking fourth